Good day everyone. I would like to welcome you guys today on this presentation of the research we conducted whether a grocery store would work on the Naidoo University Dubai campus. Our questionnaire consists of 15 questions that would help us better understand whether it would be a success or not. I will welcome my team member to take over.
My name is Sheikh Rashed, and I'll be starting off with the analysis. Our first question involves a gender question to understand who our audience is. Our respondents show that 52% are male while 44% are female. This fairly equal gender distribution shows that our grocery store has to, when it comes to their products, their marketing, as well as the kind of designs they have in the store, have to be able to cater to a wide variety of preferences. This would be, for example, the kind of health products or snacks or the kind of meal options they have. They have to be able to cater to both male and female equally. Moving on to the next question is the shopping frequency, where we try to understand how frequently these students buy the shop at grocery stores. The highest being a few times a week, while 24% being weekly and 17% being daily. This shows that their shopping at a grocery is almost a huge part of the students' routine when they come to university. This further supports the idea of the importance of a on-campus grocery that has to be there in this university. Moving on to the next question is the campus frequency, understanding how often students come to university per week. 60% showing that they come 3 to 4 times a week, while 34% showing they come 1 to 2 days a week. This will be our large target audience, and this again further supports that we'll be able to target a huge student base so that grocery shopping will be a huge part of their routine.
My name is Hassanein Ahmed Khaki, and today I'll be talking to you in regards to our questionnaire and the analysis therein. First, I'll begin by talking about campus timing. We shouldn't take too long at all. We noticed that most of our respondents, most of the people that we surveyed, are available on campus in the afternoon and the mornings. A massive 93% are available during this time, which goes to show that the most peak hours or the rush hours are going to be the morning and the afternoon, anywhere from 8 a.m. Up to 4 p.m. When we look at grocery items, it's very clear, just by first glance, that coffee or tea and other baked goods are in the middle in terms of interest, and there's an overwhelming majority of people that are interested in drinks and snacks. Of note, it should be important to mention now for later on in this presentation, that frozen or ready-to-eat meals carry a lot of significance in terms of interest later on. In terms of spending, the majority of the people that we interviewed are comfortable spending anywhere from 10 dirhams to 30 dirhams. A number of 44% for 10 to 20 dirhams and 29% for 21 to 30 dirhams. This goes to show that whatever products that we have available, whatever combos that we have available, should fit within this range of 10 to 30 dirhams. Because the rest of the respondents, despite being beyond that amount, the majority of them fall within that range.
My name is Adrian Gomes, and I will be talking about the preferred checkout methods, with the largest being at 38%, which does not matter, indicating that students did not have any issues with convenience or method as long as they could purchase whatever they wanted. Close to that, at 37%, was self-service, where they wished for purchasing things quickly and more conveniently. And following that would be a full service with staff at 21% to allow for assistance and possibly cash payments over just card payments. Next, we have the store format, where just under 50% of the respondents wished for a small convenience store, something compact and easily accessible, whereas another 30% wished for a mixed convenience store with a seating area so they can purchase what they want while also relaxing with their products. And a small percentage of respondents wished for a supermarket with fresh products as well as self-serving vending machines within the store itself. And lastly, we have the preferred store services, with a third of the respondents wanting student discounts and another 21% wanting combo deals, which indicates that almost 50% of the respondents are more price conscious and prefer value and affordability, whereas 16% wished for delivery, 17% wished for a loyalty program, and the remaining wished for pre-order via an app, which would then also show that another half of the respondents preferred personalization rather than just price. And we believe that having a combination of the two would be the most suitable for the grocery store.
For the next question, we had asked students to rank what items or what kind of things are there. What are the key factors that guides them towards coming to our grocery store? The ranking of the options were as follows: price, convenience, quality, and variety of products. As seen in the graph here, we can see that the price was their biggest concern. A lot of students voted for that. And the second concern was the quality of food. Students need to maintain a healthy lifestyle, as they already have a very busy schedule with their assignments, maybe their work, so they need the quality of food to be good so they can maintain a healthier lifestyle. The third was the convenience of it. The students want something that's quick and that doesn't take too long. They want to make it in and out of their classes, between classes, and before and after their classes. They want something that's quick enough so they're not taking up too much time off of their schedule. And the last, which was surprising, was variety of products. We would assume that that's a big concern, as students like variety, they want more options, but it was not. It was as if the students want something that they know, they go in, they see one thing and they're out of it. And the next is challenges and concerns. We have to look here what students want to avoid and what we as a grocery store should avoid. Common concerns were pricing, queue times, and stock issues. These were the most voted items or was most spoken of in this question. And the next would be smooth operations and inventory control. This was, as we can see on here, varieties and locations and expensive, all these things indicate that convenience and budgeting is the most important thing here. Products or services that would benefit the store the most. In this question, we can see that the students want specific items like snacks, drinks, and protein items the most. And the next would be the ready-to-eat meals, which are quick and healthy for students. And the last, we could see that the services that the students like or they would want in a grocery store are delivery, combo offers, and loyalty programs. Because that's not something that's commonly provided in a grocery store. And that's clearly something that students want, as it's not seen often. And lastly, we could see coffee, hot drinks was also a main concern, also in demand. The last most option, which was the most surprising to me and my teammates, was that the students wanted some study and sitting area. It's not a common practice for a grocery store to have a sitting or studying area, but seeing that a lot of students had demanded for it, it clearly shows that the students want something that's not just a grocery store, but a student, like a student hall, somewhere a lot of students can go and hang out and also meet their basic requirements.
Hi, my name is Jaedon Naidoo. I'm going to be talking about the marketing. So if we look at this pie chart, you can see that most of the information students want to get are from posters and flyers all over campus, or social media like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or Snapchat, with 14% wanting a university portal, so they can access information on the portal when they go through LMS, or through emails, so they can get discounts and look at what's on sale, or even WhatsApp. A lot of people are looking to get notifications through WhatsApp, And then the last at 1% is SMSs. Now moving on to dietary requirements, we can see that most of the people they have no preference or no dietary requirement. The second one is sustainability source products, where 21% of our participants want sustainable source products, and then 13% want vegan products, as they're either vegan or gluten-free, so they can also eat. And then you can see the last two are halal and prefer not to say, with gluten-free as well as also there. On to the last slide. We can see that the overall interest for the grocery store at Murdoch is at a staggering 91%, where 91% of our participants in the questionnaire want a grocery store. Then we can see 7% are on the fence between yes and no, so it's a maybe for them. And then the smallest number being no at 2% shows that overall majority of the people who participated in the questionnaire would love to have a grocery store here at Murdoch.
To conclude this presentation, this pitch, this project, I would like to speak to you and summarize all of the recommendations and analyses that my peers, my colleagues, have provided you with. Of course, when we looked at the requirements that our respondents had, the students at Murdoch University, we found out that there's a high importance in terms of price, in terms of variety of products, and there were some specifications or preferences in relation to checkout methodology. It is very clear, especially based on the last few slides that you saw, that there is a great level of interest in a grocery store on campus. People desire that convenience, students desire that convenience, they desire that ease of access. But for a grocery store on campus to be immensely successful, it should be noted that it has to be a hybrid model of checkout methodology. There should be self-service, there should be full-service checkout. Price is a very sensitive factor. As we mentioned earlier, between 10 to 30 dirhams is a perfect range to attract all sorts of customers. Variety of products, especially when it comes to health and different dietary requirements, are also integral. Ready-to-eat meals, even though initially showed a low interest, later on during the text-based portion of our questionnaire showed a high level of interest. Therefore, despite the level of interest that we have for the grocery store that's apparent, it should be executed perfectly for it to be truly successful. And that is our presentation. Thank you.